Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ellie Witch Lady and today I'm going to be talking about candle magic. So I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything onto my witchy channel and I do feel bad about that, but I'm back, here I am, and yeah, 4 weeks later since I posted my Mabon simple ritual video. So yeah, so today I thought I'd talk about candle magic because obviously I've shown you how I perform my rituals and my spells with candle magic, but I've not actually sort of delved into it and sort of spoken about it in detail, so I thought I would just get on and do that today. So without any further ado, I shall just get straight on with this video, and thanks very much for watching. What is candle magic? So like crystals, spell candles are used to manifest what you want by setting your intentions, which is what I talk about a lot, and then letting the candle burn. They can be used to manifest healing, love, luck, wisdom, etc, etc. And this technique of manifesting what you want is known as candle magic. It is not only one of the simplest forms of spell casting, but also an ancient form. You can choose any type of candle to perform this ritual as long as it's new and hasn't been burnt yet and you've set your intention. So as you've seen, for example, with my money spell that I did, I used a green candle, which I believe is connected to money, and so I just let that, I sat that actually on a 5p piece and I let the candle just burn down, and it was a fresh, complete new candle. Because the thing is, when you're performing a ritual and when you're performing a spell or carrying out a spell, you want a candle that's completely new and fresh and doesn't have any old energy attached to it, because that's what a partially burnt down candle will have, is, you know, it's lost its kind of fresh energy. So you want a brand new candle with a nice new wick and everything, and that's what I did with mine. Got a nice fresh clean green candle and, you know, burnt that down from top to bottom. How to use magic candles for manifesting. So I'm going to be talking a bit about dressing and anointing your candle. With most rituals, there are many ways of performing candle magic. Some practitioners suggest dressing and anointing your candle with oils, herbs, and or crystals. By doing so, you can give your candle its own energy and set your intention into the wax. Some practitioners start at the top of the candle and rub the oil down to the middle of the candle, and then they move on to the base of the candle and rub the oil towards the middle. There are some practitioners that rub the oil on the candle from the base to the top if your intention is to attract something. So if you want to get rid of something, then rub the oil on the candle from the top and work your way down to the base. Once you've done this, light the candle. Visualizing your goal. Once you've set your intention, you'll need to decide what your goal is and write it down on the piece of coloured paper that matches your candle. Just to let you know, you can use any piece of paper really, but you know, as long as you set your intentions, it's up to you. You can use a white piece of paper or a coloured piece of paper. So it's important that you are clear and concise about your goal, and as you write down your goal, visualise yourself having achieved that goal. Fold the paper whilst concentrating on your intention. You could also say like an incantation while you're writing this and while you're setting your intentions. Some suggest placing the folded paper under your candle, which, you know, would make sense. As I say, with my money one, I didn't actually write anything down on a piece of paper. You can, that's fine, but for me I did it a bit different, and I actually put, as I say, a 5p piece under my candle, so that it was specific to what I was doing. So as I say, I associate a green candle with money, but because I wanted the universe, as it were, to specifically know it's a spell to do with money, I placed that coin underneath that candle, and as I say, let it burn all the way down to where the coin was. And pre-made candles will usually include instructions on how to use your candle. So if you go to say for example when I went to Glastonbury and I got a couple of candles from there, I did see that in that shop you could get candles that gave you instructions on how to use it, and you know, they would be sort of pre-anointed with oils and herbs and crystals and things like that. And then you've got other candles that were just plain, and you can do all that yourself. You can anoint your own candle with all these things. And I think it's best as a practitioner if you really want to put some of your energy into it, and I just think it makes your intention and hopefully achieving your goal much stronger, as I say, if you just do it yourself. But you know, if you're not sure of what to do, then you know, buying a sort of pre-anointed candle is fine as well. So what to do with the candle afterwards once you've finished your spell? People, you know, ask, is it okay to blow out a candle, or shall I use a candle snuffer? Now I would say don't blow a candle out, because you're kind of blowing that energy, what you've built up, away. I believe that you're blowing, you know, your intentions and your goals away. So the best thing to use is a candle snuffer. Or if you know, if you've got time and you could keep an eye on your candle as it's burning, then just let it burn all the way down to the bottom. That's what I did with my money spell candle. I kept an eye on it and I just let it burn, you know, from top to bottom completely, so it was, you know, completely burnt itself out, and then that's it. You know, your spell is set, and hopefully, fingers crossed, your goals and intentions and everything, well, your goals, you know, you'll be able to achieve them, and things will start happening for the good. But if you still have part of your candle left, say if you've had to put it out with the snuffer, then you can take that candle and bury it in your garden, or you know, bury it somewhere, and yeah, and then as I say, that's your spell done, and that's everything set in motion, hopefully, for achieving your goals. So this here is my little basket of spell candles. I've got some salt there at the top, but so these are just, as I say, an example of spell candles that you could get. This one's just a simple like dining room candle, what you'd have at a, I don't know, a posh dinner or something, but in black, so I'd use that for banishing. And obviously that candle will take a while to burn down. I've got another one like that that's handmade, and I don't know if you can see the rest. I've got like oranges, reds, pinks, purples, yellows, all different colours, so I'll be kind of explaining what each of those, you know, what you can use them for basically. I'm going to go through 12 different coloured candles and what you can use them for. So for example, first one I have is a white candle. This one's the one off my altar, and it says that a white candle can be used for spirituality, peace, higher self, purity and substitution. I don't quite know what that means, but anyway, I know what substitution means, but I think it just generally means that a white candle is a good kind of all-round candle for using for lots of different spells. A bit like selenite, you know, crystal wise, selenite is a good all-round sort of crystal to use. Okay, so a black candle is used for banishing, which is what I use them for. So yeah, so it's for banishing against negativity, protection, and for binding. Now I don't actually have this colour candle, but it's a brown candle, and that can be used for animals, stability, family, material goods and home protection. And I've also heard that if you lose something, writing on a brown candle and letting it burn down will set your intentions obviously for finding this item that you've lost, and it's supposed to bring things to you. So that's one thing that I learned quite a while ago. It's just a colour that's supposed to draw things to you basically. Okay, so a red candle is for strength, passion, lust, courage, fast action, charisma and vital energy. So this I would use in a love spell, and it's one that can be used in things like sex magic as well. So, you know, red is always like a colour of passion and fire, basically. So yeah, so this is a good one to have. Okay, so I've got a pink candle here, and that's used for friendship, caring, emotional healing, romantic love, and nurturing and self-love. So this is a great one to have if you want to draw love towards you. Then, as I say, you would anoint this candle, and as something I didn't actually mention was carving into the candle what you know you want your end goal to be, and your intention and stuff. So yeah, so that's, as I say, that's a real lovely one to have, is a pink candle, because we all need love at the end of the day. Okay, so I've got an orange candle here, and that is used for business, success, justice, opportunity, celebration, and ambition. So I thought I didn't have one of them, but I've only got one of these left because I think I've used it in like a sort of success spell or something in the past. So yeah, I got that one there. So now we move on to a yellow candle, which is used for intelligence, learning, reason, focus, joy, memory, comfort, and hope. So I'm not sure if I've got many of those. I think I've only got like one or two of these, but it's a really lovely sort of warm coloured candle to have as well. So I think at this time, with everything that's going on, people just need as much hope as possible. So as I say, for me, I'd use this for like a hope spell. So as you know, green, I've only got one of these left, so I've used obviously the other one for the money spell that I did, but green can be used for fertility, abundance, money, growth, nature, and physical healing. So another great one to have, especially like fertility spells as well. So when it comes to like Beltane and stuff like that, when it comes to that sort of doing a Beltane ritual, you can use this. As I say, it's almost a good all-rounder. It's not like a white candle, but it does cover a lot of things. So yeah, that's that one. Okay, so a blue candle. So this could be used for communication, calm, traveling, inspiration, creativity, and forgiveness. So I think out of that lot, I would be using this for communication, because I do struggle to communicate sometimes how I'm feeling and all the rest of it. So blue is also connected with the throat chakra as well. So, you know, if you are struggling to communicate with someone, you know, set your intentions and your goals onto this candle, burn it all the way down, and you know, hopefully you can find your way to getting through to someone who is, you know, maybe being difficult to sort of get through to at the moment. So if you're struggling to talk to someone about a certain thing because it's a difficult topic, then as I say, you can use this to help you with communication, basically. So a purple candle, my favourite colour, is for influence, authority, hidden knowledge, psychic abilities, and wisdom. So this would probably be sort of, it's just a generic purple candle, but it can be connected with the crown chakra and with the third eye as well. So this is a great one to have. As I say, I'm so drawn to the colour purple. So this is a good one to have as well. And I'm just trying to think what I would use this for. Probably psychic abilities and wisdom and things like that. So, you know, I would probably burn this around, it's coming up to Halloween or Samhain. So I'd probably use it for that, to maybe connect to, you know, my ancestors and people that have passed away in my family as I remember them. So, you know, to feel them around me and to sort of hopefully, you know, feel their love, basically. So that's kind of what I think, that's what I'll be using actually on my Samhain ritual, is this, just to give that connection to my past loved ones. Now the next two colours, I don't have these actual candle colours. So silver candle is used for intuition, dreams, femininity, and the moon. Obviously the moon, when you see it up in the sky, it does give that very silvery sort of cold light like silver does. So yeah, I don't have any silver candles, but I think if I did, I would be using it probably around the full moon time, and also when I am cleansing my crystals and recharging them, you know, have a silver candle burning as well, just to give that extra bit of energy and oomph to my crystals. Okay, so I don't have a gold candle, but gold can be used for wealth, luck, power, happiness, the sun, and masculinity. So I think out of that lot, I'd probably be using it for, I don't know, happiness really, because, you know, at this time it's very difficult to sort of be happy with everything that's going on and people struggling and whatnot, so I think that's important. But also wealth would be great as well. You know, gold being the generic kind of colour of money and all that stuff, that's obviously, you see where the gold colour comes into that. So if you did really want to do a real serious money spell, you could combine a green candle and a gold candle and just have them burning together. You never know, you might win the lottery. But yeah, I was going to say that silver's connected with the goddess and gold is connected with the god. You know, if that's your beliefs, that's my beliefs. But anyway, just to sort of let you know that, because I didn't realise until when I first started sort of looking into Wicca and witchcraft and things, that's when I kind of found that the goddess is connected with silver and the moon, and the god's connected with gold and sunshine. You know, when it's sunny, it makes everything look a bit sort of golden. But yeah, so they're like those 12 different coloured candles. Now I know there's lots of other different colours out there, but we would just be here forever talking about them and listing them and so on and so forth. So yeah, so they're like a little, it's just like a little guide as to which coloured candles would suit you for, you know, what you want your goals in life to be. As I say, with the love spell and things that you want to be drawn towards you, you know, you can mix up having a brown candle and a pink candle, as I say, for really drawing love to you. And if you know, if you're feeling lonely and you think you want to get out there and start dating and seeing someone and so on and so forth, and you want to marry and settle down, I think those two candles burnt together would be great as well, you know. So I hope I've been able to help you sort of discover a little bit more about candle magic. And you know, if you've not done it before, then you know, give it a go. It's great. For me, I'm an Aries, so I'm a fire sign, and for me, I've always been connected, or I've had like an affinity to fire, you know, flames, candles, that kind of thing. And I think that's part of the reason why I'm kind of drawn to it, is because I am a fire sign. But you know, hopefully I'll be able to do, you know, other videos that will include all the other different elements, but I just wanted to concentrate on the fires, you know, the fire side of things at the moment. So yeah, so I thought I'd talk a bit about candle magic, and I'm hoping it's helped you, you know, understand a bit more about it. And yeah, so that's it for now. Sorry I've not been around that much recently, but I will try to get more on this channel over the next few weeks, and what with it coming up to Samhain as well, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, so anyway, for now, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, then please like and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, please hit that bell notification and click all, so you get notifications of all my latest videos. And if you've got any comments or questions or anything like that, then just pop them in the comments section below and I'll do my best to answer. But for now, from myself, it is goodbye, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks very much for watching.